Hello friends, and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Cher and I blog a lot about beauty, but also general lifestyle and occasionally parenting disabilities because I have two kids with different special and medical needs. Today is a beauty video again. I would appreciate if you would hit like and subscribe because it helps me out a lot. Still trying to grow my YouTube channel here. It dawned on me that I have never done an empties video. So if you are unfamiliar with an empty video and what that is, it's basically everything that I am empty out of that I have used up over, I'm calling this the June empties video, but I honestly ran out of a lot of this stuff in May, and I've just kind of been collecting everything in a bag. I've got more that I couldn't fit in this bag as I went along because I decided, you know what? I should do an empties video. So we're going to go over everything I'm out of that I'm going to have to restock. A lot of this stuff is drugstore because with me, I save the expensive stuff for special occasions. And I mean, I do a lot of like makeup looks with all different palettes and things, but I never hit pan on any of it because I save all of the, special occasion and fun looks. And then I use a lot of like drugstore stuff for my everyday, just on the go. So I run out of the drugstore purchases really fast. And there's some things like hair, like my hair stuff, I have to, I'm going old, I'm going gray because I'm old. I'm 43. And so like it takes a lot to keep my hair touched up. I can't afford to be hanging out in the salon every 2 to 3 weeks to keep it touched up. So I have to do drugstore products. So you'll see a lot of hair stuff and drugstore. And that is just what I go through really fast. And if I were spending $100 a pop on this stuff, whew, I would be broke. But anyway, so you're going to see mostly drugstore things, a few things that came from Amazon, but we will go through it. So let's get started. Okay, and also I wanted to just tell you, just don't look at my makeup desk, my vanity here. It is a hot mess. I'm just a mess. I'm always behind. I never have time to clean, and I'm just kind of like, I don't know. Are any of you guys, like, you feel a lot better when you're all nice and organized? That is definitely me, but I have no time. I'm so busy. So I've just constantly been living with chaos, so just don't look. I was like, I'm going to do a video, and I'm not going to clean first. They're gonna have to deal with it. So, all right, we're gonna reach in and I'm just gonna pull and grab whatever comes out. So the first thing is this Biotin shampoo from Essentia. I never know if I'm saying that right, but anyway, absolutely love this stuff. I got hooked on it because their company reached out to me and let me try it as a product review. So it was gifted to me, or not this bottle, but the original bottle that they shared with me was gifted to me, and I loved it so much I got hooked on it, and so now I keep rebuying it. So this one was actually my own, but I'll probably still provide you with a link below if you want to shop yourself. You can find this on Amazon as well as through their website. So this is good stuff. This is a thickening biotin shampoo, calming aloe vera, repairing vitamin E. You guys, oh, it's thundering outside. Can you hear that? Oh well, my poor dog is shaking over here. Bless his heart, he absolutely hates the thunder. So if you hear some whimpering, that is what's going on. But anyway, before being so rudely interrupted, thunder. Good stuff, really recommend it. And I noticed a big difference after I started incorporating biotin into my shampoo. So it is empty because I've already gone through it again. So in the meantime, I had ordered some, but I was out, and I was like, now that I'm so spoiled on the biotin, I just cannot do like grocery store shampoo anymore. I just noticed such a difference. My hair is just awful. Not that I have great hair anyway. It's always a hot mess in my videos. Y'all will always notice me complaining about my hair, but believe me, if you had seen my hair before, y'all, you'd be like, oh my gosh, okay, yes, you need to keep doing your shampoo. So anyway, my sister let me have her Redken shampoo to get me by until my Essentia came along, but she had already used up a lot of it, and so I have now used the rest of it, waiting for my refill of my Essentia shampoo to come. All right, speaking of hair, while we're still in the hair, I also use this Miracle, it's a 10 Miracle Leave-In conditioner. This stuff is fabulous. I use it every night. It's kind of like you can use it as a detangler, but also it's just a really great conditioner that gives fullness to your hair. And I use it every night after the shampoo while my hair is still wet. Good stuff, but I go through it very fast because I use it all the time. I've tried a lot of other leave-in conditioners and none of them have the same like texture as this. This is just so, it just makes your hair feel so silky and easier to brush through when it's wet, you know, because some products still, you have breakage in your hair after you start combing, but I don't like to let my hair just dry without combing it. So anyway, this is fabulous stuff, and you find this like in the grocery stores or on Amazon or whatever. I go through it really fast though, so it's again empty. Okay, and so since we're just still on the hair discussion, so I have a lot of hair masks. I've tried a lot just because I've done a lot of like product reviews and everything. This one was actually not gifted to me. However, it was up for like a Amazon promo, and as an affiliate for Amazon, I was able to try it out with at a discounted rate basically. And I just happened to see it. I mean, it was literally like $2 for me or something like that. So I just grabbed it. I was like, sure, you know. So this is just, it's a keratin hair mask. I freaking love it. So with keratin, you don't want to do too many rounds of it, like overuse it. So I do like a couple times a week of some kind of keratin hair mask, and sometimes I'm trying other people's hair masks out, but in between them, this is what I've been using as my usual one, just to use it up since I had gotten it earlier on, and I absolutely love it. This is on Amazon. I think it retailed for like $60 or something originally. I'll have to look up what the price is now, but I can also link it down below for you. But love this stuff. It is amazing. It has such a silky, amazing feeling. Even like the next day after I use it, it's like my hair is just fabulous. Really recommend that stuff. Okay, so I think that was all the hair stuff. Oh, no, there's a little more. Okay. Like I talked about a few minutes ago, I am 43 years old and I am going gray. And we're not talking just a few little slivers of hair. We're talking I am full blown skunk when my roots start showing. Okay, I have to dye my hair from a box once a month. I really should do it like every 3 weeks, but I try to make it to a month. But in between, right at about between like 2 and 3 weeks, my roots start really showing and it's just full blown gray. So I don't want to do a whole nother box every 2 weeks, you know. So what I do instead is I buy root touch-up. So this is the LOreal Magic Root Precision, and it's just like a little stick. I'm sitting here trying to like make it come up so you can see it, but it's empty, so you won't be able to see the darker colors in it. But you basically, what I use this one for is the sides. So see how my hair right here, you can almost see the gray. I've already used it today, so you can't see as much of my gray, but you literally like comb your hair with it. You can brush the little gray spots away. And it's just, the brush version is better than the spray version, because with the spray, it's harder to get these sides without it going all over your skin. But I also constantly run out of this one too. This is what I use for just spraying up on the roots. And I thought I was out. I think I forgot to put my empty actually in here, but I always run out of both of these every month at the same time. So that's the spray version of it as well. Okay, moving on to the makeup goodies. Eye makeup remover. You know, I used to buy the super high end. I love Mary Kay's eye makeup remover. That's one of my favorites. But with as often as I go through it, I just buy it at the drugstore now. So the Neutrogena, this is the one that is the closest to Mary Kay that's drugstore, in my opinion. So I buy this at least once a month. Do I go through it faster than that? Probably about once a month. And it is definitely out. So that's my number one eye makeup remover. Now I've got people mowing the lawn. First it was thundering, now they're mowing the lawn. So sorry, all the noises going on. Tell you what, you tried a video and everybody is around. Okay, speaking of Mary Kay, I love their concealers, especially they have a under eye corrector that's like a peachy color. That's one of my favorites. This one's not it though. This is just their perfecting concealer, just like regular concealer, not a corrector. And I have like bled it dry. So I need to just give up and decide that this one is done and it is time to retire it. So that is an empty. And if you don't know, like I used to sell Mary Kay, and Mary Kay was just sort of my first beauty love. I've been on that brand since I was like a teenager, maybe going back to middle school. I can't remember. It was kind of my first introduction to makeup and skincare and beauty. And it's just always kind of been part of my life. I've sold it twice now as a consultant, and I've just never been able to get away from it. I love their skincare, and I have certain things that are their favorites like that. And this is another favorite of theirs that I'm completely out of. And again, I've bled it dry and I have to just give up. This is the Time Wise Repair. It's called Voluform Advanced Lifting Serum. It's basically their old people line. And I am now officially of age to be considered their old people category. So it's they have a whole Time Wise Voluform line, skincare line. They have like 4 or 5 different skincare sets, and they're designed towards like your skincare needs and your age and that kind of thing. And so this is the serum that goes with that whole skincare set for like the 40 plus crowd. So I think this is one of my favorite serums of all time. Absolutely love it. It just has this like smooth film texture, especially on my forehead wrinkles. It has just been so fabulous. But the con of it, the downside behind it is I feel like you just don't get a lot in it. It looks like there's a lot in here, but this usually only lasts me for like 2 weeks, seriously. Now I do it morning and night, but it just doesn't last. So it has a pump that you pump out, and like I said, I have bled it dry, so there is nothing left in it. So it's not, with it being a pump, you can't like undo it and dig out all the serum. It's gone. So that's the only downside, is it doesn't last, and it's expensive. I can't remember what this retails for. This one alone may have been like 30 bucks, maybe 40. But you know, for a serum, you add that on to all your other skincare, it adds up when it's only lasts for 2 weeks. So I don't know, but oh, it is a favorite serum. Okay, and it's out. So I'm just using some other skincare at this point. Now I have a couple things that had come in my Ipsy a while back, and I think I've had it on this channel before, but I have finally, I try to take these like little things and just keep using them till I use them out. I'm just one of those, like, I don't like waste. So go ahead and try to use it up. So I've used up my Gimme Brows from Benefit, and then I have used up this little mini Tarte Shape Tape, the concealer, and I have a bigger one in it that I use anyway. So okay, and then I think I've talked about L'Oreal Infallible, and I have a lot of different like foundations, but for my everyday, just going out all the time, I usually do drugstore, and my favorite drugstore foundation is the L'Oreal Infallible. Now this round I did the Glow. I'll be honest, I really like the matte better, and I'm usually not a matte person because I'm older and have a lot of wrinkles and stuff, and drier skin. So a luminous foundation is better for me. So I've decided, you know, because I liked the matte, which was the first thing I tried in this line, I thought, well, let me try the Glow. And to be honest, I feel like the coverage, something about this matte, the coverage is better in it. So I have the glow right now, but next round I'm gonna go back to the matte, I think. And I think I told you guys before, I had it on a post. I had it on an Instagram post that I tried this baby, the powder that everybody's been fussing about. And it was a meh. So this is not an empty, but I just figured I'd share. It's not empty because I did not like it. It sucked. It was horrific on my skin. So it has not been touched. You can see that the original shape is there and everything. You know what? I didn't even notice the mirror in the back. Wow. But yeah. Maybe it's great for people with oily skin, but it sucked for me. It was awful. But this one is fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Highly recommend it for a drugstore option. And I think these retail like maybe 11 bucks. I mean, so cheap. The coverage you get for this is just irreplaceable. So love it. And of course it's empty because I bleed this sucker dry too. Okay. Another one you guys probably see me use all the time, and I've talked about and I've done a review comparing it, is the Lash Princess from Essence. Such good stuff. Great mascara. This is probably my favorite drugstore or, you know, affordable mascara. I think it's only like $4 retail. And once again, I bled this one dry. So I'm going to try to use up some of my other mascaras that I like, and then I'll repurchase this one again. And then what else do we have here? Okay, we have some brow products. So brows, I try different things, but I usually go with a drugstore for my everyday also, because brows is one thing that I wear every day, like foundation, brows, and eyeliner. Like I have to have those three things to walk out the door. There is just no way I'm going out in public in front of anybody without those three things. So I go through a lot of brow products, so I have to do drugstore, and then I save my higher end stuff for special occasions again. So this one is the Revlon Color Stay, and I liked it okay, but as you see, it's down to the nub. I can't use it anymore. It is empty, but I'll probably repurchase this one again. I love these kinds that have a skinny glidable pencil as opposed to certain other ones. I really like pomades, but like for just everyday, like just shaping my brows, this is what I have to have. And then I can get fancy with the other stuff on special occasions is kind of how I handle it. Okay, and then the last thing I'm empty on is my eyeliner. So like I said, eyeliner and brows, I go through a ton of it. I will not be seen without eyeliner, and I usually do black. So Neutrogena is usually my pick for eyeliner. However, I did recently switch over and try the e.l.f. And I think it was another one of my, just watching another YouTube friend, that I was like, I need to just try the e.l.f. And I ended up really loving the e.l.f. And now I think I might like the e.l.f. better. So I think I'm going to keep up with the e.l.f. next time. But I really like the Neutrogena eyeliner as well, drugstore. So that's it. Went through that pretty quick, but just wanted to share. Those are kind of a lot of my regular purchases, the things that I buy often. Like I said, a lot of the drugstore stuff, because I go through them so fast. You know, I go a little bit on the cheaper end. So that wraps it up. I will link whatever I can that is easy to find online down below for you. And I also am on Like It to Know It, the app. If you've heard of it, go check me out there and follow me. I put a lot of things ever so often on there where you can find shoppable goodies. So I also have some of these. I think I posted an Empties picture where you can shop the products on that as well. So I'll try to link my Like It to Know It down below. And that about wraps it up. So just make sure that if you like this video and you want to see more like this, hit that like and subscribe button and your notifications so you don't miss any in the future. And that's gonna be it for today. I hope you all take care.